This is Sue, and today I would like to talk to you about something that the Lord has spoken to me about. The Lord is, well, the fear of the Lord, which is a good thing, is returning to the earth, I believe, like never before. And I believe that the Lord has said that biblical things are going to begin to happen as in the days of Acts, which that is the New Testament, and that is still a time of grace and mercy. But when people were actively doing things against the Lord, many times they suffered a biblical consequence. Now, the Lord, doesn't want to do these things, but when there's been warnings that have gone out and, he's tried to warn somebody about the things that they're doing, then what I call a biblical consequence occurs. Just as with Paul, who was, going around and he was participating with persecuting people who were the Lord's, and also, he participated in threatenings and slaughter. He got papers, and he really believed that he was working for the Lord at the time. And that happens with many religious people. Religious people were really against Jesus. If you read your Bible, you will see that they were always plotting and planning to murder Jesus. The Pharisees, the Sadducees, they were not happy with Jesus. And Jesus, is really God in human form. And he came to show us, the Father. And they hated him. So, religion or being religious is not heavenly. Those were the people that the Lord had, the most problem with. And so at one point, Saul, who became Paul, was pretty religious. And he thought that he was without doubt doing, great things for God, until God knocked him off his high horse, and he was made blind. And then Ananias had to come to him for him to and pray for him and speak a word over him so that he would receive his sight again. And that's the mercy of God, because, God didn't strike him permanently blind. It was just a warning, and I think that we are in like, hey, wake up. We're in a hey, wake up time. This is a, hey, everybody, wake up. America, my grandmother came here from England over on the boat, and my grandfather came from England over, on the boat. And they used to call America God's country. That's what people called America, God's country, because it was a chance to have an opportunity to, make more out of your life. And my grandmother, when she came here, she headed up a hotel and was in charge of all the maids. And my grandfather taught himself how to fix TVs and radios, and opened up a storefront. And they both, they became very well off. They worked very hard. And America was known as a great place of opportunity. Also, my mom and dad worked very hard. My dad was he worked for the Veterans Administration in our government. And then he also at night would work at the dog track. And my mom, she taught school. She had a private school. And she also helped her sister cater events at doctors' houses, like cocktail parties. And my aunt, she, worked all day cooking, and then, would have to throw everything into their station wagon and get it over to the doctor. So they worked late into the night. And my uncle worked at a tannery all day, and he helped his wife cater. So my family, were very busy working. They had the privilege of working in America. That was the privilege and the opportunity to make a better life. And they owned 2 homes. My mom owned a great big, beautiful home that she restored. My aunt too. And then my aunt had a big home on the lake. And my mom had a home on Cape Cod, Massachusetts. But they worked so hard. And America was a place of great, opportunity for people. And like I said, it was God's country. And my family was always in church. I shared this before. And my mom, she was the choir director of the junior choir and raised money for the church, and did a lot of things for the church. My aunt used to cater events for the church. So they were just a bunch of little busy working bees. But, they were prosperous, though, as well, because they worked all the time. And so that was my upbringing. But I had a great respect for America because my family loved America, and they came here, for a better life. And they worked very hard, and they, raised their children. And, we went on vacations. My mom took me all over the East Coast, to Williamsburg, to learn the history of Virginia. And just every summer we went on a whole trip, stopping at all the historic places. It was amazing. My family was amazing. And so, I just want to say that, God is a good God. And I remember that song, God bless America. America the beautiful, God shed his grace on thee. Purple mountains majesty, amber waves of grain. I just had this really amazement for how God had blessed America. And I think that has become our problem, that we have become ungrateful, unthankful, and we have wanted all the blessings, or in many cases money, but we have not wanted the God of the blessings. And now we see where that has gotten us. It's not a very good place. Because, man without God, it's like he said, man's heart is desperately wicked, and who can know it? But I just wanted to say that, we need to want the God of the blessings. Even the Native Americans would have a rain dance, and they would, look to the sky for God to, bring the rain. Back when there wasn't any, grocery stores or anything, they knew that there were greater powers, that they looked to bless them, and that they were dependent on God. So we need to get back to knowing, where our blessings come from. We are very blessed. We should be very thankful for, all that we have, all the opportunities that we have here in America. And so that was what I wanted to share with you today, that we need to realize just how blessed we are, and how we need to show respect and honor to the God of so many blessings. I mean, we can go to any grocery store. We can go buy clothes. We can, drive in our cars. We can go on vacation. We can enjoy our yards. We can, enjoy our family, enjoy our homes. Just so many, many, many things. I mean, I just think it's innumerable amount of blessings. Yet we're kind of like those people that, God showed me this. I'll just do this now. We have so many blessings, but yet, there's one thing wrong. See this square? All this is blessing, but we focus on that one little black dot. And we keep complaining about it. We keep focusing on it. And we're never happy because we see that black dot. That black dot just ruins everything. I just see that black dot. It's just, can somebody fix it? No, I'm not blessed. This is just really bothering me. And that is so sad that we cannot see how blessed we are. If we were a veteran that, lost our legs in the war, and we have our legs, how much would that veteran love to have his legs back? We have legs, or there's so much that we can thank God for. He has given us so much. He's such a good, good God. It is amazing. He says that he is good to the just and the unjust, because, even right away when we're born, we are, this little person with all our little fingers and toes and a wonderful brain and so many good things. And then, we have parents that take care of us and give us a roof over our head and food to eat and just so many good things. And that's what we have to focus on. I mean, in Psalm 103, God says, forget not all your benefits. And I think that's where America needs to go. We need to realize that we are very, very, very blessed. So I just want to say, I love you, very blessed people. And America is exceptional. It is an exceptional place. And we just have to appreciate what we've had. Israel, whenever they didn't listen to God anymore, that's when their enemies came upon them. And, they lost their blessings. And if you don't know the Bible, just read it, because over and over again, it was like, a bad child. They're good because they want to get stuff, and then they're bad, because they want to have their own way, and back and forth, back and forth. And America just needs to learn its lesson and stick with God. That's the problem, because no man is going to solve any of this. There's not a man. No. It's going to be the Lord. It's going to be our God, the mighty God. He's the one that's going to solve all the problems. And he's already got a great resume. He's already shown what he can do. Heaven is perfect. It's absolutely perfect. It's a blissful place. It's an amazing place. It's a joyful place. It's a peaceful place. It's a place without trouble. It's a place that's amazing. And why is it amazing? Because God is amazing. And he's good. It's a good place. It's very good. So I love you, and I hope you have a great day. Bye.